10 on your side's Andy Fox is live in Newport News with the latest from the event. Andy, we'll start with you as we wait for the president.
Well, here's the bottom line. We're here at Newport News Shipbuilding right now. We are in the Submarine Module Outfitting Facility. That's a fancy name for a place where you build submarines, and this is where they do it here at Newport News Shipbuilding. The president chose to come here in part because they employ a lot of people here. 21,000 people work here at Newport News Shipbuilding. It is Virginia's largest private employer. He is coming here to tell everyone exactly what he calls draconian cuts will do if we have the sequester. What we do know this, on Friday, $85 billion effect will take place on Friday. The president is coming here to highlight the impact of those cuts. I am told by the folks here at Newport News Shipbuilding that the effects here will not be as great immediately. Where it really impacts Newport News Shipbuilding is with the supply companies, 5,000 of them. And with the uncertainty of the sequester, that impacts them. And amazingly, when I had an exclusive one-on-one interview with the president last July, he told us then what he is saying exactly now about what he calls draconian cuts because Republicans and Democrats can't get together to figure out where to make the tough cuts.
What we've said is if you were willing, Republicans, to ask the wealthy to pay a little bit more, then we don't have to worry about these draconian defense cuts.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about them, but here we are all these months later and we're worrying about what he calls the draconian cuts because Republicans and Democrats can't get together to figure out exactly where to make those cuts. The president wants higher taxes for the upper income. Well, here we are right now. And believe it or not, just a little bit of a history lesson. We're at this point because it was like an agreement that they all had that because we can't figure out where to make the tough cuts, we will make them automatic. And that's what's going to take place on Friday. And again, the cost on Friday with the sequester, if it goes through, and remember, these guys are not talking to each other. They aren't talking and they aren't meeting. The president is coming here in full campaign mode to press his issues, letting people know where he's coming from. Of course, Republicans on the other side say he's wrong, that this is unnecessary. He's saying the same thing against Democrats, and here we are. People in Washington can't get together to figure out how to settle this. And you know who's caught in the middle? People here in Hampton Roads, in Virginia, and across the country. So that's the latest here. My colleague Arkan will be coming up. He just had an interview with the Secretary of the Navy. He'll have that coming up. Guys, back to you.
Andy,